across the room. When our eyes met, I never knew that I could feel this way, and it's kinda strange. Don't even know your name. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't know you, but I want to.
This is what I'm wearing. Before I came to the airport, Luke and I had lunch with his mom and we decided to have a margarita. Well, then we decided to have a flight of margaritas. So I'm feeling a little sleepy, a little tired, a little buzzed, if I'm being honest. But it's okay. So maybe I'll be able to get a nap on the flight, like fingers crossed.
You say that you're from out of town. I'm hoping that you stick around. Show me what it's like from the other side. Would you stay another night? 'Cause I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you.
Good morning from Denver. Okay, here's the mountains. This is the outside of the condo. It's beautiful here, guys. Okay, so good morning. Last night we got Courtney from the airport at like 8 something, and then we went from the airport and went out to downtown. There was like Oktoberfest going on, and there was just a lot of stuff. A Rockies game had happened, so there was like tons of people, floods of people downtown. And so her and I went just kind of all over, and we ended up trying to walk over to Whiskey Row, which is Dierks Bentley's place. And I see them all over TikTok all the time. Like the one in Nashville is really well known, and so we went to the one here downtown Denver. And when we got there, I just want to tell you guys the story. When we got there, so we decided we were just gonna go out in sweats. Like we had on leggings and sweatshirts. And of course, everyone downtown was dressed so cute, and all the girls here are like so pretty. And we look like trash like, compared to everyone else. So we get to Whiskey Row, and there's a line of people, I'm talking, wrapped around the building. Like, how are we supposed to get in this place? Like, I don't want to stand in line for like an hour or two. It was just tons of people. So we're like, okay, we want to go inside. So we went up to the door guy, like the guys checking IDs, and we're like, hey, we're not from here. We're not sure which line to stand in. Like, we're just kind of confused on what's going on. And he's like looking at us, and we're looking at him. And because there was 2 lines, and we really didn't know which one to stand in. But one was like a VIP line for like a booth or a table. So we really didn't know which line, but then we were kind of hoping that maybe he could like get us in a little faster. And he was like, look, I'm just gonna let you guys in. He's like, the cover's $20 a person, but y'all just go ahead and go inside. And we were like looking at each other, and we're like, wow, thank you. We really just wanted to go in and see it. Like, I really didn't want to like go in and just spend the whole night there drinking or anything. So we went in, saw it. It was not like I thought it was going to be. It was just like wall-to-wall people, no one that had any idea about personal space, and it was all like club, like rave music. It wasn't country like I was hoping. So we were there all of maybe 15 minutes, and then we left. But it was a really cool experience to be able to like just get in there and like look around and then leave. Okay, I stand corrected. Okay, so Courtney just came back in here, and she said that the line that was wrapped around the building was the $20 cover line. The line that we went through and talked to the guy at was the VIP line. And so she talked to him. I was just kind of standing there because, you know, social anxiety. He told her that to let us through that line, the minimum table was $3.50. and he was just gonna go ahead and let us in. So we had to pay no cover, no $20 cover, no $3.50 table charge. He just let us walk in there. Shout out to Ryan. And then Courtney ends up going back and getting his phone number. Y'all, I'm gonna post the cutest little video. If I can block his face out, I'll post it right here. But it was just like a really cute experience. Like whenever we left, she's like, I should just go back. I'm like, just go back. You only live once. Like, we're in Denver. Just go back and do it. So she runs back and gets his number, and her flirting is so cute. She has the cutest face when she's flirting. I hope I can put it here and block his face out. Are you embarrassed? She's so embarrassed. Y'all, it was cute. I love seeing my friends live their best life. So we are headed to brunch. There's a brunch restaurant like a French restaurant downstairs, and the menu looks amazing, and we have reservations at 9:30. So we're gonna get ready quick, walk downstairs, and then we're gonna have our first day in Denver.
Oh, here you are, face to face in this trashy bar. Another glass and I am going places. Makes me laugh about the irony of everything. I like the way you're thinking. I don't really care about the music on the dance floor. I don't really mind all the smokers in the bathroom. I don't care at all, baby. You got my attention. So you were saying, oh no, I don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh baby, you are.
So the next day was Sunday, and this is gonna be kind of like difficult to get through, but I'm just gonna like get through it. The next morning we were sitting at brunch at Urban Egg, which also is downstairs from the condo. There were a lot of great places like right downstairs from the condo to like go eat. It was very convenient. The perks of like city living, I could name a million. It was overwhelming, but it was honestly like super convenient to have all those fun places downstairs. But we were having brunch, and there was a chicken on the wall and to the back, like behind the breakfast bar where we were eating at. And I send my sister every chicken that I see because like we have like this whole chicken thing going on. But she responded to me and told me it was an emergency. I needed to call her. And so I just, without thinking, like picked up my phone, called her from the breakfast bar, and she had like let me know that her father-in-law had passed away. And it was very sudden, very just like out of nowhere. Definitely wasn't expected. And I'm like, I didn't even think I was hearing her correctly, because when she said his name, I was like, what, you know? So I like run out of this brunch place. I mean, I beelined for the door, like jogged out. I'm running outside to like listen, to like make sure I'm not like hallucinating this whole situation. And he had went to sleep on Saturday night and didn't wake up Sunday. So unfortunately his wife had to find him like that. Very very sad, very traumatizing. My sister's husband has like the best family that I've like ever known. They're very close knit, very, very close family. And they've always taken my sister in like she was their own from day one of them dating. And we spent almost all of our holidays when I was in Alabama with his family coming over. It was usually my sister and I, our kids, and his family. So that just shows you how close we were. So that dynamic was just, we were just really close. And my brother-in-law's dad loved my kids, loved my sister's son, both her sons. And he was just such a wonderful person. So for this to happen, it like rocked all of our worlds. And I instantly was like, okay, I need to get a flight home, thinking I could just change my flight from Monday to Sunday. But then I remembered I don't live in Alabama anymore, so I couldn't just change the flight. I would need a whole new flight. And my state of mind wasn't the best either. And I feel like staying in Denver, I would have just been very miserable and very upset. And so I changed my flight from Monday to Sunday. and I flew out that night. It was a very easy decision for me. I'd left Denver that night, and Luke came and got me from the airport, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be flying home to Alabama the next day or what was going on, so that's why I left instantly versus like waiting it out till Monday. Plus, I just wanted to be with Luke at least that night, just because he could be there to comfort me, and I just needed to like be in a place that I was familiar. And you know, that longing to go home, it just like became very sudden. Like I wanted to be home in that very instant. So that's what I did, and I came home. And y'all, no one's promised tomorrow. I mean, literally no one is promised tomorrow. I hear about this kind of stuff happening to other people where they just go to sleep and don't wake up, but it was just more real when it happened to us. So that's why I left early. I had posted it to Instagram, and then I had posted that I had to leave for an emergency, and then I really couldn't say anything because they were kind of waiting to hold off on social media for a little bit. So I never actually said what it was, and then I was able to speak about it later on. So yeah, very devastating for our family. My brother-in-law, I just wish that I could be there with him and my sister. Yeah, I honestly, I still don't have words. I'm still kind of like in shock that it's even real. And it's mind-blowing to me. Like it's hard to wrap my head around it, honestly. Like one of the best people I've had the pleasure of knowing and being in life, and how much he loved my sister. It's just really hard to wrap my head around it. So Denver was a great time and I enjoyed it, but in that instant I just had to come home, and I don't look back and be like, dang, I wish this wouldn't happen. Like, no, it's just part of life. And I'm glad that I had the time that I had in Denver, and it was cut short, but it's not a big deal. Denver will always be there, and it's a 2-hour flight, super easy flight. And I did enjoy the time that I was there, and I'm just glad that I was able to change my flight to get back that night, because I just felt like I would have been super miserable otherwise. The only thing that I didn't really get to do being there was like go hike the mountain trails, because that was our plan for Sunday. But me being out alone with my thoughts in the mountains of Denver, I think it was Mount Evan, that was like right by us. Mount Evans or Evan, I forget. That's where I would have been, and I feel like I would have had a lot of emotional time there, and I really don't think I would have enjoyed to do that. So that's what happened, and I wanted to let you guys know that. My sister is handling things pretty well. My brother-in-law, I don't feel like is handling it well, but I mean, I can't even begin to understand. My dad is still alive, and not even like losing just a parent, but losing a parent suddenly with no warning, no nothing. It seems very cruel and unfair, and I don't know if we'll ever know like what happened, but my family could definitely use the extra prayers from you guys. My sister and brother-in-law and my sister's mother-in-law. It's just, it's wild to me to wrap. I just can't, I don't know. There's nothing I can say, but I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching.